hello, this is a short, what the fuck. This is like a commentary of 24 Theater of Pain, unfinished by the way. And I just basically wanted to show how a little bit higher key looks like, and talk about Havoc DH a little bit. I'm running Theater with 3 potency conduits, with Growing Inferno, Dancing with Fate, and the fuck Relentless Assault. And yeah.
You sure it's Theater?
Whoopsie. Okay, so we're pulling. We have our comp is pretty solid, like it's Giga. But as I said, this is an unfinished key because we wiped on a certain boss. Can't I remove that? Ah shit. Okay, Giga. So I'm caging the left ad, cause yeah, that's what you do. I'm playing Darkbone Glare, by the way. Wait, let me pause. Shit. So I'm playing Darkbone Glare, cause it's I just prefer it over Collective Anguish, and it's a way less punishing playstyle, because you don't really have to focus on resetting brand. Of course, if you get like really good Chaos Strike refunds, you can like focus on resetting it. But besides that, you just pray for I-beam resets and to just spam Blade Dance and Glaive Tempest. And yeah. Basically on this boss on Tyrannico, you kinda wanna focus, interrupt Satiel. Yeah, this guy. You have to interrupt, wait, I forgot the name of the cast. Searing Death or something. It's like the only dangerous cast in this boss fight. Also, like, Darkbone Glare has a really good synergy with the Cash Trinket. You get like huge damage out of it because your eye beams are critical strikes. But yeah, on this boss you just as a DPS just interrupt Searing Death and focus Desia, cause it's basically the only thing that the tank needs to worry about. And when it dies, when she dies, whatever, the fight is pretty much free. And yeah, as you see, my brands are about to expire, but that's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I would have less damage than Collective Anguish here, but I don't mind. It's because Darkbone is overall better in most situations, and it has actually better single target than Collective Anguish. And yeah, that's pretty much the boss fight. Nothing crazy, nothing interesting happening here. I'ma just actually skip a little bit. Okay, so we're going Kufarok first, I think. And we took the banner. Yeah, the tank says to take the banner after we kill the ghosts, so we can have it for the boss. Because this boss on Tyrannico, if someone like doesn't get dispelled fast or doesn't get instantly spot healed, he will die within like 2 or 3 ticks of the debuff of the dot. So it's good to have the extra damage reduction. Yeah, basically here the normal shebang. For some reason I focused WoW here. I misclicked it because I wanted to... I have an add-on here and I wanted to click but maybe in the confusion I clicked WoW, and our mage died. I literally throwed. But actually that WoW kinda helped us in the next pool, so it's actually big brain. And yeah, basically been chilling. It's tyrannical, so ads are kinda joke. I mean, obviously. So tank pulls those 3 ghosts with the elemental. And we also have wall buff, so this pool is actually safe as fuck. Yeah, so I brand elemental because it's the kinda the priority target. I have to... Okay, I'm Chaos Novaing instead of kicking. But yeah, basically pretty normal pool. Pretty chill. We've been chilling. Our timer is huge, by the way. Kinda giga. I went back to ask him if we're pulling the rest of the ghosts. I mean, I didn't ask him, but like I wanted to pull them. Then I just said fuck it, and I didn't. Actually, what makes the next pack kinda sus is not the elemental, I mean the Portal Guardian, but the casts that go off from those 2 guys. So I think I'll just brand the Portal Guardian and focus the Soulbinder and interrupt him. Cause it's actually really bad when his soul bolts overlap with the AoE thing. Tank mind controlled the left skeleton for some reason. He was like super cautious this dungeon. He was mind controlling random stuff. I put darkness here just for safety, and we have AMZ. And yeah, this pool on Tyrannical is pretty alright. Nothing too crazy. I think we're also pulling the left guys here. Oh no, never mind. We're not. Well, yep, nothing interesting here as well. Focusing and we blast. Make sure that we're watching our feet, but that's like common shit. I Chaos Nova'd the casts. Going to have Axe soon from my cache, so I wanna use it with a little bit later when I-beam. Never mind, I used it now. But I guess I-beam is coming off cooldown soon. I'm trying to target swap to apply the axe more effectively, but yeah. As you can see, I got like 2 or 3 I-beams in a row, and which is huge with the trinket, as I said. And it's overall a really chill playstyle. You don't have to worry about missing your brand and that your damage will flop to nothingness because you missed it. On Fortified though, I still might play Collective Anguish with Nadia, because I feel that will live longer and it will be actually worth to apply 2 brands in a pack. But now they die pretty easily, so no time to really ramp on them. So it's better to, yeah, play this. The tank mind controlled an ad again, and I think our healer flew off. uh, but it's fine. Our timer is really good. And we're basically starting the boss. We have banner up. We should be really super fine. We have the damage reduction. We have BO soon. So we're been chilling. And yeah, this is the ads that the tank mind controlled that, and he lost us like... I mean, if the healer didn't die, that would have been a solid 30-second loss. And yeah, we just blast. Try to save blur. I'm trying to save blur if I have the debuff on me. Going into the arms as late as possible so I can pad. I use the weapon for haste because the axe on single target is kinda meh. BO is here. Also Urg, we're kinda chilling, we're immortal. We pump in. You see, Brand is absolutely fine. You can, with decent procs, you can have Brand on a boss for like a minute. It's really insane, actually. But yeah, on bosses, on single target fight, you shouldn't have much trouble keeping up Brand. Because you mostly do chaos strikes and you have Urg, so you have around 1 or 2 eye beams bonus and you will definitely get a reset. And of course, staying in meta overall is just way better. Like, it's so good to have meta for the majority of the fight. Yeah, overall this boss went really smoothly. The healer did pretty well, I guess. I still haven't got the debuff on me, so I'm just not even pressing blur. I mean, there is no point to, I guess. Okay, do you see that I have like 40 seconds left from meta and I still haven't left meta? Like, I basically had meta for the entire boss duration. It's really poggers. Yeah, I got the debuff, so I blur because I know that usually it's better to not dispel the DH because we're tanky, we have a lot of leech, we have blur, so we're the perfect target for that debuff, dot, whatever. And yeah, basically the boss dies. 3 minutes for a 24 boss seems pretty solid. Our single target is alright. Yeah, basically we kill him and we're going to the fucking patchwork. Yeah, now I'm asking for taking the ghosts and the tank's like, nah. And we're going to Gorechop, yeah, Gorechop Wing. We're pulling everything here because it's tyrannical and basically odds are like... they're harmless, they can do shit. You can do that pull on Fortified as well, but your group has to be a little bit more coordinated. Like with kicks and even stuns. And that mass grip, holy crap. We killed Vi in the chaos, but that's actually fine. I don't know why I'm spamming chaos strikes. Oh yeah, I wanna reset brand. I don't know if I did. I missed a couple of blade dances. Of course, I always try to stun those abominations when they do the chop. I mean, yeah, devour flesh. I try to stun them, but I didn't saw it now, so DK just asphyxiated it. Also, if the dungeon ain't Plaguefall, I'm honestly not running bursting for the... what am I saying? I'm not running Netherwalk for the bursting because when ads die, they usually drop souls and you can just pick them up and live. Literally heal yourself to full. And I just prefer the leech overall because the healer... I don't need healing, I can just take care of myself. This key is going really well, might I add. This is like a very smooth run. Really chill run, we're chilling. I'm gonna just skip to the boss. I mean, actually, nah. So we're pulling this, and we wanted to skip the big guy, but because we skipped those ghosts earlier, the tank decides to pull him as well. And yeah, overall, tyrannical ads, nothing to worry about, honestly. Just blast them. We're pulling this one, and he takes quite a lot of long time, not gonna lie. But yeah, basically, the minimum targets for blade dancing is like, okay, for death sweeping is 2, and you don't ever blade dance, it's kinda waste. It's better to just farm I-beam cooldown when you're outside of meta. So usually a tank pulls both of these with the boss, and when it's fortified, I usually full focus the Putrid Butcher. Cause yeah, it's fortified and that's hit really hard. But because it's tyrannical, I just focus the boss and quote unquote, I'm just focusing the boss. Cause that would just die from the Glaive, they would just get AoE'd down. And they're not really a big issue. Is dying as well, so we're really fine. This fight I kinda hate as a DH. I can't really I-beam in peace. Yeah, basically the last ad is dead and it's just the boss and its ads. And these guys can be quite scary actually. Those ads. I mean on Tyrannical. They do some damage when they jump on the target. Like one of them, literally they almost one-shot me. Cause both of them jumped on me. Honestly, I don't know how to counter that. I guess you just stack. I've never really paid attention, not gonna lie. I panicked here. I was on the inner side of the boss and he was about to slam. So I just decided to fell rush to the other side of the room. Just to be safe. Okay, we popped our lust. And yeah, that's basically this boss fight. It's kinda... I mean... No point to watch the whole thing. Oh, someone died. Wait, what? Oh, the hunter got hooked. I made fun of him. I was like, bro, I knew you would get hooked. He was like, man, shut up. So we're going up and we're going to the boss that basically decides if the key is push or not. So here I have all my CDs, expecting the tank to pull the 3 guys with the mini boss, but he doesn't, and instead pulls the 2 mini bosses. So I kinda fucked up my CDs. I mean, held them more than I had to. Of course, when killing this pack, I mean, this is probably common knowledge, but the Arbalest is like the priority target because he targets random players, and on high keys fortified he can basically almost one-shot them. So yeah, he has to die fast. He's taking the second mini-boss. On fortified, if you have lust, it's actually a really good idea to pop them on those 2. To pop it on those 2. Of course, the Giga Chat I-beam resets. Fuck collective anguish. All my homies hate collective anguish. Maybe I should have shown my item level and shit, but who cares? I'm 273. Yeah, this whirlwind thingy kind of fucked me big time. Made me cancel I-beam really early. Basically, when we kill those, we kill the patrol pack, and we might control the captain for the buff that it gives. And he also has a cast that actually reduces the enemy's damage done. So it's a really good pet. As you can see, the timer is starting to get kinda tight. We're taking a little bit too long on these. considering it's not fortified. I mean, yeah, the timer is tight, but it's definitely fine. We're still fine. After we kill this one, the tank runs down and pulls the pack for some reason, instead of us just going to it. Also, yeah, the tank was just mind controlling random shit in this dungeon. Maybe he has a reason, but I don't know, I don't play DK. And I don't feel like these guys give us any buff or do a lot of damage. Yeah, the pack is coming. We mind control Captain. I don't know, but why I started focusing him. I'm focusing the Arbalists because they're the scariest ones in the pack. I got insane I-beam procs. Of course, just in time for the trinket. I would actually suggest to stall your next I-beam when you're running, like when the trinket is active, and instead do 1 or 2 globals so you can reapply the dot instead of just resetting I-beam. But I guess it doesn't matter that much. That's just some min-maxing. Yeah, so it's only this ad and the boss that needs to be killed, and the 3 ads before last boss, but we ain't getting to that. I actually chose Fiotar for this key because his food buff gives you avoidance, and that actually really helps me because I won't get one shot by the Xav slam. But yeah, we'll have around 2 minutes for what am I saying? 8 minutes for 2 bosses, which is I guess fine. Okay, let me skip. On this boss, hope. Here, I've been thinking about taking WoW actually, cause the damage from this boss, even with banner and the pet, he still one shots. If you don't have verse or avoidance, he still one shots. And I think taking WoW, like, I mean, he gives 15% damage reduction and movement speed bonus, which basically helps you ignore the banner or have way easier time moving. And yeah, basically I think if we took WoW, we would have been fine. And also I would personally, I would lose this boss because fuck this boss. I hate it so much. He has a lot of HP, and oh yeah, we see. Oh, okay. So we took Earth, and this is basically what led to the downfall of the key. So tank lost aggro to Earth, the Shami got clapped, and he just kinda could never top us. I feel like he never financially recovered from this. If you're not full health, you're just not surviving the slam. Like, it left me to that much with Blur, 7% avoidance, 20% Versa, and all the buffs from the dungeon. This slam is retarded. And I hate it so much. And on Tyrannical, the banners have a lot of HP. Yeah, I died. I'm so bad. And yeah, this is basically where the key ends. We tried to recover, but we don't have enough banner damage. People are getting sent down. I mean, they got sent down. And the second banner spawned. And this is basically a big mess. And we just could not recover. I just want to see how we wiped. See, without blur, I was left with like 5% HP. Like, it looks kinda stabilized now, but I don't remember what wiped us. I think we just got overwhelmed by banners, or someone died to just not moving out fast enough. Yeah, the healer. Now he takes the final battle res. And because I'm down, I think the hunter cannot clear the banners. They die, and that's how we wipe. Also took a really long time to kill the mage because I thought he can kill me actually, but yeah. I guess this is my bad as well. I played this really bad. I could have just killed him real fast. Oh yeah, now he will slam and we will die. Oh wait, no, that wasn't now. Yeah, now the hunter died. See, because the banner is alive, he couldn't kill it alone. And now we have no combat reses. And even if we do the fight, it will take us a really long time. And me and the mage are going to be sent down to fight. There will be nobody to kill the banner. And yeah. Basically I hate this boss. The only reason this dungeon is hard on Tyrannical is this boss. I think we'll be low now. We'll be low HP. I guess this is both of our faults. And we will overlap with the boss slam. Or wait, what? Yeah, but basically yep, and this is GG. We could have played that way better. I could have played that way better, but it was really late in the night and we actually went this key as a meme because the hunter really needed it. And yeah, basically I did not expect us to get this far. And that's it, unfinished Theater 24. See ya.